Thank you for joining us here on Aesthetic TV. I'm Stuart Brazell. Today we'll be discussing a problem millions of men and women face every day. While for some it can be embarrassing, stigmatizing, and humiliating, for almost everyone, it's just annoying. What we're talking about is underarm sweating. Joining me today is Dr. Tahl Humes. Welcome to Aesthetic TV, Dr. Humes.
It's great to be here, Stuart. Thank you so much for having me.
So, Dr. Humes, here at Aesthetic TV, we've covered all kinds of procedures, devices, injectables, and technologies, but we've never addressed this subject. And from what I understand, 1 in 5 people experience excessive underarm sweating.
It's true, Stuart. Literally millions of people suffer from what we call hyperhidrosis. And when you add in all the people who are bothered by their underarm sweat, you can start to realize how common the problem is. That's why miraDry is such a huge breakthrough technology that can help so many people.
Yes, I think that regardless of the amount of sweat you may have, many of us can relate to the worry about whether your outfit, even right now I'm worried, is it going to hide my sweat outbreak or sweat stain, and what people may think of us when they do see that underarm sweat peeking through. What are the treatments like? How long do they take? Are they painful? And most importantly, what is the downtime after the procedure?
I'm glad you asked that. miraDry is an alternative to more invasive, painful treatments or surgery and can be done in your doctor's office in about an hour. The treatment area is numbed with local anesthetic prior to the procedure, so the pain is minimal. And best of all, our patients love that there is no downtime. You can go right back to home or work after the treatment.
That's really fast. Now, how does miraDry work exactly?
miraDry uses microwave energy to penetrate the skin and actually destroy the sweat glands in the underarm area. Once the glands are destroyed, they don't go back. And that's what's so special about miraDry compared to other treatments like injectables or antiperspirants. With those solutions, you have to keep repeating the treatments over and over. With miraDry, you only need 2 treatments and you're done.
So it's the first and only FDA-cleared device to treat underarm sweat. It's safe, it's non-invasive, it only takes 2 treatments, can reduce sweat by 82%, and it lasts for years.
Short of a surgical procedure with all the pain, recovery time, and risk of complications, there's nothing like it out there that is as effective or long-lasting. And it's made a huge difference in thousands of people's lives.
It really sounds like a fantastic device, I have to say. Now, I understand we've got a patient who has undergone the miraDry procedure here with us to share their story. Let's welcome Ryan. Hi.
Sure, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us here at Aesthetic TV. I'm so excited to hear about your story. First of all, I have to ask, what inspired you to try miraDry?
Well, it was just a daily struggle with excessive underarm sweating. It's not how life should be, if you ask me. Day to day, taking 3-4 different shirts to work, having to change shirts throughout the shift, just wasn't ideal for me.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a great quality of life.
Not at all. Not fun. And then I heard about miraDry and was a little skeptical at first, but once I had the first procedure done, it eliminated probably about 80% of the sweat.
That is an incredible number. So what was the procedure actually like?
Very simple, actually. Went in, a couple pricks just to get some, just to numb it with aesthetic, and then, just maybe an hour.
That's fast.
Yeah, very quick, and then was back to work right afterwards.
And tell us what your life is like now.
It's how life should be, if you ask me. 1 shirt to work, no undershirts necessary, not going out buying multiple shirts. Yeah, it's great.
So Ryan, what would you say to someone who's going through the same problems and suffers from excessive sweating like you did in the past?
Do it, go do it now. Absolutely, it's incredible.
It's so wonderful to see your face is just beaming, and it's so wonderful to hear a story from someone who's really been through the experience like you have, Ryan.
It's so true. I love hearing these stories. I have patients telling me about how miraDry has literally changed their lives.
Well, for our viewers that are interested in learning more or getting the miraDry procedure done themselves, where should they start?
They can start by going to miraDry.com, where they'll be able to learn more about the procedure, as well as find a local doctor in their area.
Well, that sounds easy enough. And for our viewers, you can also go to aesthetichtv.com to find the nearest miraDry practice as well. I want to thank you, Dr. Humes, for joining us today and sharing this breakthrough technology with our viewers. And you too, Ryan, thank you for coming on and sharing your personal story with us. For Aesthetic TV, I'm Stuart Brazell. Stay tuned and stay beautiful.